Using this webcam, make sure it's clean, man. But what's up? It's Dylan Alexander here to drop some gems off on y'all real quick, man. Now check this, right? Um, I wanted to talk about video games and why I stopped playing them in the first place. And this is coming from a guy who was a heavy video game player back in my day. First ever video game was at like 5 years old, one of the Super Nintendo joints. So I'm an old school gamer. All right. This is coming from a real gamer, man. But I got to tell you, man, I haven't messed with a video game in about 3 years now. 2019, man. My last game, I was messing with that Fortnite, you know, and that was the last straw. I see where I see the value of games, and they don't have the value that I thought they had. So the main reason that I stopped playing video games essentially is because ever since I was a young kid, man, I always had this feeling in the back of my mind that this is a waste of time. You ever play a game that you really like? You get to the last levels, you beat the bosses, you got all the awards you can get, and then at the end of it, you got to turn the game off, and you're like, well, that was cool. Now what? Right? You just feel like that was kind of pointless. Sure, it was a fun time. It was a blast. I was in this fantasy world for like an hour to 2 hours or a fucking marathon. Some people run a long marathon with these games. But I always in the back of my mind felt like that this is a waste of time. This is not adding any value to my life. So that's the main reason it's a waste of time. I think you all can agree with this. Uh, Now, another reason is that there's no real transferable skills. You see, when you play video games, sure, you're using your critical thinking sometimes, you're completing these little tasks. Yeah, that's cool. You're problem solving maybe a little bit. But in a real life usage case of these skills, there is no real life use cases. Really, what you're doing is accomplishing these little tasks within the confines of whatever the video game developer structured the game as. You're just following instructions, basically. There's no skill required in that. You know what I mean? When you really think about it, you're not developing any sort of skill other than being really good at this particular game that has this very particular set of rules that are not everywhere else in the world where I can use them elsewhere. No, unless you play other video games. So that's another reason. Um, Another big thing, man, it doesn't benefit you in any way. Low, ain't it? It doesn't benefit you, man. Unless you're going to be one of the very few select chosen gamers that are like going to be professionally paid for your skills in a particular game, there's no point in continuing to develop these skills. Why are you developing these skills to be really good at gaming, right? Now guess what? They make a new game, it's got all these different controls and stuff. It's a mess. It's not benefiting you in any way, right? It's just an escape. That's all it is. It's just a temporary escape that's fun. And as a man, you want to challenge yourself. And a video game is an easy way to challenge yourself. It's an easy escape. I totally understand that. But what I'm saying is, life is the best video game you can play, man. If you really want to break it down and you played, like, let's say, Grand Theft Auto, that is silly as hell to me to get really good at Grand Theft Auto because all you're doing is playing a fake life. And you're literally going to California. You're this avatar. You're getting all these this money you got to get. You're playing like you're a badass, making your avatar get all these skills, get stronger, whatever the case. And at the end of the day, you got to turn your game off and you wake up and you look in the mirror. You haven't improved your life whatsoever. You're still at level zero, whatever level you're at in real life. Whereas in Grand Theft Auto, you're on level 100, whatever the hell. You get what I'm saying? That's goofy. That's backwards. But that's where they want you, man. That's exactly where society wants you. They want you lazy as a man. They want you escaping reality. They don't want you facing the real dilemma in your life, the real game, the real avatar, which is you. You're the avatar of your life. Why not improve yourself? Make your life as dope as the video game guy and whatever your favorite game is, man. I'm just saying, life is it has an infinite amount of levels to it. There's an infinite amount of levels to life, and that's my favorite thing about life. And that was the real big thing that made me throw away all the games. I sold all of it. I'm like, you know what? I have a lot of room for improvement. I got a lot of things that I need to accomplish. All right. And that's all the motivation I needed to throw all that stuff away, man. And you'll thank me later, man, if you really consider this message. You may be gaming, man. You maybe have thought about it. Maybe you're trying to like wane it off. Maybe you're trying to do maybe an hour a day, or just going less than what you've been doing. Whatever the case is, man, I promise you, if you work on your own real life, you won't want to play no video games. Because you'll be like, damn, man, what if I got to get to this next level? Because I got to set new goals and shatter that. You dig? So yeah, I think that's the main topics of why I quit video games. And I think you should too, man. There's no reason to play them when they're not benefiting you. Unless, like I said, if you're a pro gamer, which there's like a less than a percent chance, 1% chance you're gonna be a pro gamer. And trust me, that's the reason I played last time, because I thought I was gonna be really nice at Madden, for example. I thought I was gonna make my way to one of them tournaments. I had a goal in mind, man, on my last run, but I soon realized I'm not like that. I'm not that nice with the sticks. So let me go be, dope at something in real life. You dig me? So if y'all have any questions, man, let me know in the comments, man. I'm just wanted to make sure I get these few points off. Um, Life is, like I said, is the best video game, you know, and that's where they want you, man, with all this metaverse and virtual reality and social media. They want you online, man. They want you with the goggles on, distracted and in their world where they can control and manipulate you the way that see it fit. And you know, it's not a good look, man. I don't know if y'all have seen the movie Wall-E with the robot in the future and how people are gonna turn out, but that's kind of what things look to be in the future, man. People are getting lazier and more reliant on technology. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad, man. I see a lot of OGs, man. They used to have phone numbers in a book, man. They used to remember phone numbers. Now, even today, they don't remember phone numbers anymore. Even they become victim to the technology. So I'm kind of going on a tangent. You guys get the point. And the point is, man, throw the video games away, right? Forget the levels on the games. Forget all the people online you meet up with. Hey, man, let's play at 6 p.m. Oh, Eastern time? No, Western time, buddy. Like, come on, man. What we doing? You don't know these people. Think how silly it is, man. Trust me, I've been through all of it. Xbox Live, PlayStation Live, meeting up with strangers and shit. It's not real. Like, get you some friends in real life. That's what you're gonna remember when you're old and gray, looking back on your life. with real memories, not a memory of you on this map on Fortnite or Halo or Call of Duty. And you and this one guy, you got a fucking 25 kill streak. Ooh, whoops, whoop de doo. Your grandkids won't give a damn about that, man. Life is bigger and more important than these fucking games that they're selling to us, man. Come on. That's all I'm saying. Let's cut out the distractions. Life is happening. Time is precious. We act like we got a billion years on this earth, man. We can't play around with it, man. Don't give your time away to these meaningless escapes. You know, that's really what I wanted to say. All right, man. So I hope this helps. Get off the games, stop being lame, and shit, go get you a dame. I appreciate y'all watching, man. This has been Dylan chilling, man. I'm gonna holla at you on the next one. Peace.